Well, hey family, I am live. How are you all doing this early, late night morning? Oh gosh, I wanted to touch upon a subject. It seems to be a lot of things being cleared out and new things coming in the universe. So I'm gonna wait until the chat room fills up and everything. I know that my Facebook family been waiting on me to come in tonight. And you guys, I had a client that I had to take care of first before I actually got online here and have to put my clients first and everything. But thank you all for watching me and waiting on me. Now let me go in here and turn this down to make sure I don't get an echo back and forth here first and everything. But thank you all for watching me and waiting on me. Now let me go in here and turn this down to make sure I don't get an echo back and forth here first and everything. But thank you all for watching me and waiting on me. Okay, I'm taking care of that. And let me just post this to my Facebook people, my Facebook family, let them know that I am on now. So they can come in and fill up the chat. And we can discuss some things. Let me see. I am on now, y'all. And for those of you, just go to my YouTube, the front of my YouTube page, the channel and everything, and it should show like a video in red, like broadcast them live or something like that. It should show you all that. And then what you do is you click on that and it'll take you right into like the chat room and everything, and make sure you have a YouTube channel, so you can interact in the chat and everything. So that would help if you're wanting to do that. Okay, and I'm gonna say something here. Got some people watching, but the people are not in the chat yet, so we're just gonna wait until some people get up into that. And this live stream is probably gonna be maybe about 30 to 45 minutes tonight, you guys, because I just wanted to touch up on a couple of things. Some people, they're coming to me wanting to get work done. They want spell work done or they want root work done, but they seem to get kind of offended when I tell them, well, you need to uh, make sure that you book me for a consultation. You don't have to get a reading with me, but you do need to get a consultation with me so that I can really see what's going on with you. Why are you needing this work done? Because sometimes you may not need certain work done. You might need to have something else done. And some of you come to me, you're just wanting me to get all into the work, where the reason why that your work haven't been working is because you got a block on it. Or maybe you went to another root worker and y'all got into it and they put a block on it and crossed it or whatever. So we need to do like a road opener or a cleansing to make sure that you're okay when I actually get in there and do the work for you, when I go before my spirits and my deities and everything on your behalf, when I'm petitioning them on your behalf, we need to make sure that you're all good. It doesn't have anything with me trying to scam you. It doesn't have anything to do with me trying to get over on you. It's all about you, and it's all about me and my time. You're paying me for my time too. If you really want me to help you, you're not going to have a problem with getting a $40 consultation from me, or a $70 consultation with me for an hour, 40 for 30 minutes. You're not going to have a problem with that because you're really going to be needing help. And that's what I want people to understand, is that you're paying for my time and you're paying for maximum results with your work. We need to go into your situation, because I'm a spirit reader. I'm a spirit worker. So I don't use tarot cards. I don't use any type of rooms or anything like that, because the spirits use me as the tool, y'all. I am the tool. Spirit possession. They come into me and give me stuff about what's going on with y'all. So that's the reason why I do what I do. That's the reason why I charge what I charge. It doesn't have anything to do with me trying to get over on you. And for those of you that have been in, that's been in the community and you've gone to other spiritual workers and stuff like that, most of you already know that you're paying to get consultations or a reading to see what's going on in your life and what you do need and what you may not need. You may not need to spend all of this money, and then you may need to find out, you may not even be cursed. You need to, listen to the person that you're going to, because I know that there's been some bad information out there with people telling other people that they don't need to get readings. They don't need to get consultations with their situation if they're wanting to get root work done. Listen, if a person does not want to charge, for their time and stuff like that, that has something to go on. That's something to do with that person and how they run their business, or how they conduct their business. That's them. But if you're going to certain root workers or spell casters and they're telling you, listen, if you want me to help you, we need to get a consultation done. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody trying to scam you out of your money, because I promise you, $40 is not anything about trying to scam anybody out of anything like that, because I have refunded people their money. If you're not happy with our consultation or a session, seriously, I'll give you the $40 back. I'll give you the $70 back. That doesn't make any difference for me. But like I said, what I want to do is get to the root of your situation and your problem. And you're just paying me for my time. That's it. And those that really need help, and those that respect me and that respect others out there that do this, they will pay you for your time. Just like they were going to Walmart and pay them for their items or whatever. They will pay you for the time if they're seriously needing your help. That's all I'm saying. Okay, and okay, we got Big Dick Cheney says hello, enjoy your knowledge. And George Jetson says, hi, there is a female bothering for over a decade. How can I stop them? Okay, now let me first just make sure. Can you all hear me all right in the chat? Let me know if you can hear me okay before I go any further. Because I know I've been doing live stream like for the past few days, and I'm pretty sure the trolls, they're ready to come on. They're ready to come on. All right. Okay, great. Thank you, BDC. Thank you. Okay, so, basically, George Jetson, if you're having a problem with a female bothering you for over a decade, and you want to know how you can stop them, well, first of all, I have to ask you, are you still interacting with this person? Because sometimes if you're still interacting with certain people, it's just not going to ever stop. If are you feeding them any of your energy? Like, are you still talking with them? Are you still going back and forth with them? I kind of need to know, what's going on there. And honestly, George Jessen, okay, so you are still interacting with her? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Caramel Drizzle. So, okay, so you still are conversating with her, George? Is that what it is? Because just what I'm getting from Spirit, it just seems like you both are just still bonded. And you know what? I honestly, George, for your situation, I can already see you're gonna need to get like a reading done with me, honestly, or a consultation or something like that, because you know it, that's a complicated situation. I can already feel it in my spirit. You telling me that, you know, and and I think that you probably should, hit me up, really, and speak with me. And there's some things that we can do, to have her leave you alone. I'm really good at making people go away. I'm really good at making people go away in my own life, and I'm really good at making people go away in other people's lives. Yeah, yeah. So let me go over here. Okay, George says, no, I'm a female. She puts roots on my man and then messed me up. Okay, well, yeah, that's gonna be like a complicated situation there. Like, we need to talk. We really do. You know. Yes. Seriously though. I mean, with some type of people, you can do all of the beef tongues on them in the world. I mean, seriously, but if you don't deal with them accordingly in a certain way, they come back like fruit flies. They come back like fruit flies. You think you gotten rid of them, but here they are. They're right back. But like I say, there is always a solution, especially for a fruit fly. And sometimes it's not what you think it is. You're thinking it's going to be that beef tongue or spray, but it might be something else, like just regular incense. Incense kills fruit flies. Incense kills flies like that. They can't, their little lungs can't handle it. They burst. Okay. So there's things that we can do to get rid of certain problems. And I'm not saying I'm out here trying to hurt anybody or anything like that, but yeah. I mean, even with my little problem that I've had with a certain person online, their problem is being handled. Let's just say that. Let's just say that little problem is being handled. Okay, someone wants to know on Facebook, am I on now? I'm going to let them know I am on. So basically, that's what I want to. One of the things to talk about, is like, how to book a consultation or session with me and why you should. You know, um, it has everything to do to benefit you. Most spiritual workers, most spiritualists, you know, they want to, make sure that, we're understanding what's going on with you and your situation really before you get right into doing work. Now, they already know what's going on and they want us to just get right into the work, and that's fine. If that's what you know that you want, and you say, hey, listen, I already know what's going on in my situation. I don't want a consultation. I don't want a reading. Just go ahead and get right into the work. Do it for me. That's what most of us will do. But for those of you, you're not sure what's really going on or your situation, you know, um, we need to talk, and like with myself and some of the gifts that I have with my voice, you know, people have told me that they feel better after speaking with me, after talking with me. They find healing in my voice. And to be honest with you, I can't really stand my own voice. Okay, but other people, they find healing in my voice, and so when they talk to me, they feel better, and that's how I know it's something, that's needed. Not only finding out what's going on with you, but you just feel better after talking with me. It's been that way my whole life. People, they come to me and they tell me, I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. It's hard for me to really go out and deal with a lot of people. I have to limit my time when I go out in public. I limit my time for maybe like 2 to 3 hours, maybe even less than that sometimes, because people, in the grocery store, or if I'm out to eat or whatever, they start coming up to me and they just want to talk to me and they unload all of this stuff on me, and they don't understand because I'm not telling them that, I'm a spirit reader, or I have, this gift of discernment and, and healing, that, I'm taking all of this stuff in with me. They don't understand it, but all they know is that they want to keep talking to me. They want to keep unloading on me. And, that's not fair to someone like me, because I care about myself. If you had the same situation going on with you, you would understand yourself, and that's all about, being empathic as well. You're picking up all of this stuff and everything like that, and I understand, when you're empathic and things like that, even though you're picking up everybody else's energy and you're absorbing all of this information and things like that from people, that you can turn it around for good. I understand that. But there's a lot of people that don't know how to do that. And what a lot of people don't understand is, when you're a person like me, it doesn't just happen as fast, like, oh, I'm going to take on all of your problems and listen to all of this, and I'm going to turn it around, bam, and I'm going to use it for my good. It doesn't work like that. It's a process. And that's what a lot of people don't understand to tell you. Okay, and I'm going to go into the chat and see what's going on here. And GJ says, the person that puts roots on her man and messed her up, she says she stalks a skin. She stalks my skin that has darkened hair falling abnormally. Okay, I don't. Okay, yeah, GJ, I'm seeing some stuff that you're writing in the chat, and I don't want to get you in trouble or anything with the law, so you're definitely going to have to, contact me privately at highpriestesskathy@gmail.com, hon. Because, um, you know, yeah, you're going to need to contact me at highpriestesskathy@gmail.com, because, you know, some people don't need to know what you're saying there with that. Okay, and BDC says, yes, real recognized real people could see we're different. That's true. That's true. And Angel Woolfolk says, my biggest problem is money and my ex with me because of my ex-boyfriend before him. He hasn't he haven't talking or seen each other since February. Okay. Well, there's some things that you can do, to turn things around, with that. I'm in my altar room right now, and I actually have a couple of workings going on, money workings with a couple of clients of mine, to bring them in money and things like that. And that's something that I'm good with, is manifesting money and everything. I wouldn't say a few, but there's a couple of deities that I work with besides my ancestors and stuff like that, where I manifest money and things like that. And but I'm good with helping people with that, so. And you guys, for some of you, if you want to see like my reviews and my testimonies, you can go on my fan page, which if you go to the front of my YouTube page there, and I will have that link up there. I believe it's Spirit Readings and Rootwork on there. You can click on that and it'll take you to my fan page. And I also have a business page as well that you guys can find. And like I said, I'm keeping my personal page, private and everything. I'm not accepting any friend requests on my personal page. And so I don't want any of you to just really take that personal, So for those of you who are on my personal page, um, you're in there right now, but I'm trying to, make my personal life, protect my personal life, I should say, and not intertwine it with my business life. This whole YouTube thing has changed a lot in my life, and um, I just want to make sure that my loved ones are protected and everything like that. So that's the reason why I changed, some things up with that. Okay, and let's just see here. What I wanted to, also, get, back into as well is that, when you are getting a spirit reading done with me, okay, you are getting like you're getting the information that is given to me from my spirit guide or with the spirit that I'm actually working with, okay, at that time or at that day. And when you are a spirit reader, sometimes there will be different spirits that come into you to give you information. So that's the reason why some of you, especially if you hear me on Facebook and different things like that, sometimes you might get, someone like an elder or older person or something like that. You might get that energy from me. And sometimes you might get, um, a younger type of woman energy from me. It just depends. It just depends. And so it's like, if you can imagine, like you are in a circle and you have your divine beings and your guides around you, protecting you, and you're connecting to that person directly. Well, the spirit that's connected to you and that person, the spirit is going to come into my vessel, which is my body, and give that information to you. That's how it works. That is what spirit possession is. That's how it works. And I know a lot of people, they don't believe in it, but spirit possession is real. And it's not anything scary. It's not what Hollywood makes it out to be. It's not. And love it. I can't explain it, but you can feel the energy, you can feel the power, and all of that information that spirit gives you, that those spirits give you. There's no way in hell that I could possibly know all of the shit that I be telling people, and they tell me, yeah, that's right, this is what happened. That's not me, that's them. So that's what I'm saying. When you come into me for a reading, okay, or even if it's a consultation, because the spirits will still enter me and tell me things about you and about your situation that I could not have possibly known. This is what spirit possession is all about. This is what my ancestors did. This is what my grandmother did. This is what Big Mama did. All them mamas, them conjure women, them conjure men that people went to get help from down in the South, the hoodoo people or whatever, which I don't think they said hoodoo back then. Like I said, I believe it, it was like them things, that stuff, juju or whatever. They said that back then. But this is what they did. This is something that's passed down. It's not anything that really you can you know, just go out and say, hey, you know, this is just what I want to do. And if you do that, and if you go out there and say, this is just what I want to do, well, how are you doing it? If it's not something that's naturally given to you, if it's not a gift that's given to you, the spirits pick you. You don't pick the spirits. They pick you. They pick you to inhabit. They see that you're a vessel. They see that you come from this line, of people that work with the spirit. They work with the dead. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I remember being like a little girl, probably like 4 or 5 years old. And I just remember hearing all of these people outside. Like, it was like they was like having a party, like all of these people outside. And I would look out the window and I'd be like, I'd be like, Mom, you hear all the people outside? My mom, no, I don't hear anything. But I was like, I hear all these people outside. I look out the window, nobody there, nobody there. Close the window. I'm hearing all of these people. I'm hearing all these kids running around, all of these activities going on. And I go to the window again because I'm thinking as a kid, I just want to go out there and play. Who's out there? Nobody out there. And so if you are a necromancer or you work with the dead now, you can understand what I'm talking about. Okay? You can understand what I'm talking about. So, and it's nothing bad. It's nothing to be scared of. It's just, it is what it is. It's a part of the universe. It's the way the gods, the goddess created things to be. And there's nothing wrong with it. Our ancestors that crossed over, and I believe some of our ancestors do come back. They may be over on the other side for a little while. That's the way I feel. They're over on the other side for a little while, and they're helping us out while we're over here. And then when we get ready to cross over and be with them, then everybody is ready to be born again on this side, so they can be together. And let me tell you a story. For those of you that know me, my ex-husband is Gambian. He's from West Africa, and he told me the story about this king. And if you guys know about the story, then message me and let me know so that I can actually read it, because he told me about the story, that there was a village of people, and his people, okay, and they were at war with another African tribe, then, or West African tribe. They were at war with another tribe, which I can't remember the name, but the other tribe ended up winning the war, and they went into the village, and they were, going to conquer his people and make them all, slaves or kill them. Okay, but what he told me is that his people have so much pride that they rather had killed themselves than to be captured by these lower level tribe of people who won this war. So he told me that what happened was, the king or the chief or whatever of his tribe, they all committed suicide. And that actually it was like a big well, or like some type of big hole or whatever in the ground. And everybody in that village uh, jumped in there and killed themselves. And they all, the main thing that they wanted was for everyone to be reborn again or come back again as the same family. Now, yeah, you know, that's what I'm talking about. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Like that type of shit right there. They had so much love and pride and honor amongst their own that they would rather had taken them own selves out than to be conquered by a lower level group of people. And in their beliefs, they were going to be reborn, or come back to this earth together, you know. So I really like that story. So if any of you heard of that story before or whatever, send me the information. Send me the link to it. Hey Nathan, how you doing, baby? I know I call you baby. I like Nathan. Nathan is young, but Nathan is very knowledgeable. Nathan Birkin there. And he's very smart. I like that about you, Nathan. I mean, I know you're young, but you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom for your age. Hey, Carmen. Carmen says, sounds like Jonestown. You're talking about like the don't drink the Kool-Aid people, right? The guy. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been running my mouth, and basically I just wanted to make this live stream about the consultations, and I've been getting some people coming to me like, oh, I have to pay for a consultation too, and it's like they don't understand it, and I think it's because of this negative or other information that's going out there. Like, you don't need to get a consultation or a reading about the situation. Yeah, you need that. Now, some people, what they do is that they just work that fee, into, the work or whatever, and they might make it one lump sum, but, I just don't do that. I mean, everybody does things different. Okay. So, like I said, when you're going to someone for spiritual work and for help, just be respectful and respect how they do things and their order. If you don't like it, don't have any confrontations with the people. Okay. Don't have any confrontations with us, please. It just makes it all bad. Don't get an attitude with me. Just go to the next person, please. Just go to the next person. Oh my gosh. There's some people, they're out here and they're doing work dirt cheap, um, for whatever reason. It could be they're just trying to get their, business going or whatever, or, I'm not trying to judge anybody or anything like that. It could be maybe they already have a certain, amount of supplies or whatever it is that they're doing, And like I said, if it don't work out for you or whatever, and you decide to come to me, then just respect me and what I have to offer. Don't try to come to me like I'm trying to scam you or something. You're coming to me, okay? If I was trying to scam you, I would be coming to you trying to scam you. Okay? You're coming to me. If you come to me for work, I am not trying to scam you. That's all I'm saying. I'm putting it out there in the universe. Carmen says, I would love to get some work done by you, Kathy, but I'm broke. You know what, hon? It's all right. Like I said, I don't like to put pressure on anybody for anything. I always tell people, especially if I give them a price or something, or we've got a consultation, I always tell them, think about it. When you're ready, hit me up, because I'm not going to be like contacting you, you know, every day or every week or month or something like, are you ready for it now? Are you ready for it now? Now that's scamming to me. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, are you ready for it now? Are you ready for it now? Like, now, if you ask me, can you contact me on Friday or whatever? If I can remember, if I wrote it down, I will contact you on a Friday and see if you're ready. And if you're not ready, I'm not tripping. Because like I said, I don't need money like that. You know what I'm saying? From new potential clients. I have some clients that I've been working with for a long time, for years, that I don't mention. And it's like, most of the time, y'all see my testimonies and my reviews from people who's gotten services done from me. Well, I just usually get that one review or one testimony from them. I don't keep asking them from them, and they come back to me over and over again for work. And so that's another reason why I charge for my time. And these people that are already my clients, they already know, okay, well, if I want to talk to High Priestess Kathy and everything, then I am going to, go ahead and book the 40-minute, the 30-minute consultation for $40, or the hour consultation for $70, while she's still locked into those prices. They don't have a problem with paying me for my time. And like, this isn't just about me either. But I want you guys to know, when you're dealing with anyone else that you are considering to go to, respect them in their business and what they do. If they don't like it, if you don't like what they have to offer, leave them alone. Just move to the next person, because like I said, a lot of these spiritualists, they're not playing with y'all. They're not going to be nice. And if you piss them off, they're going to try to cross you up and do some stuff to you. I know, because I've heard stories, and I've said this before in other videos. Okay, and I'm pretty sure some of you have listened to some spiritualist videos, and they've even said that they was going to do something. Okay, so I'm just trying to help y'all self out there. And if you don't have the money, you really don't need to try to go to anybody and get any work done, because what's going to happen is that, like I said, you're going to come to them, well, I don't have the money, or whatever. And, they're going to look at you like, okay, she playing with me now. So like I said, when you go to get work done and stuff from people, just, be on your best behavior, or, even ask them, can you work with me or whatever, just be respectful. I made the video about conduct, and I mean it, conduct means everything. It gets you a lot. Especially with spiritual stuff. Like, if you're respectful, they might even say, I won't even charge you the whole amount. Let me knock off $100 for you, since you're being sweet. You know what I mean? Conduct means everything. It goes a long way. Like they say, honey goes a long way. Sweetness goes a long way when you're asking people for help. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Tamika says, hi, thank you for my reading. It was awesome. The reading was very affordable. Oh, you are so very welcome, Tamika. I hope you're doing good, Tamika. Yes. And that's one thing that you guys will find with me, you know, if you're in my chat and everything like that, I'm not going to talk about your personal reading that you got with me. I'm not going to talk about your personal business that we discussed. Some people, some people, they will discuss your personal business in the chat. Like, no, don't do that. Always keep your client's information confidential. Always. Always keep your client's information confidential. Now it's different if like you're on, you're just talking randomly. But if you're calling that person's name and saying, "This is what I seen about your situation," and that person may not want you to be telling everybody in the chat about their personal business like that. They may not want their information. That goes to show you, like, who you're really dealing with, who you're really working with. It's so important. It's so important, to be confidential with your client's information. Caramel just says, "I'm surprised you're not smoking a little bit." No, I wish I had something to smoke, Caramel. You gonna pass me something? Pass it. I know you got to be smoking something yourself for you to bring it up, right? You want to rub it in my face, right? No, I don't have anything to smoke. I wish I did. I'd be smoking it right now. I don't, and I don't smoke cigarettes or anything like that. But if I could get my hands on some legalized marijuana, well, that's a whole different story. Okay, thank you very much, and that will be all. Thank you very much, and that will be all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I swear. Oh, but oh my gosh, I tell you guys, I'm not gonna make. How long have I been on here anyway? It's probably time for me to go ahead and wrap this little uh live stream up. I just wanted to come on here and touch on that, situation and everything about, the consultations, because I've been having some people come to me like they're just so shocked that, I would want to charge for a consultation when they're trying to get Rootwork. That's the right way to be. I mean, I know it's been some people out here saying like, "Oh, you don't need to pay for a consultation. You don't need to pay for a reading before you get Rootwork done." That's misinformation. Oh, that person, they're just trying to get some extra money. What the heck is $40? What is that all about? That's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make sure that we get the right information about your situation so we could do the right work for you. And like I said, and sometimes some of y'all may not even need any work done. You may not even have a curse on you. You might just need to have, like a cleansing or something done. So yeah. So that's the reason why we charge for consultations and and readings. And I hope that this made sense. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I've been on here long enough. All right. All right. Well, you guys make sure y'all have a drink for me tonight, please. That sounds good. Apple Smirnoff and cranberry and all that good stuff. Yes, yes. Tamika said, "I think people don't want to pay for consultations because they go to more than one root worker." I think so too. I think so too. Yeah. Yeah, that, and then they just don't have the money. Because that's usually what ends up happening is that I know we all need help and stuff like that, but if you know that you're going to go to somebody that charges for work and stuff like that, just, I mean, you just can't run that stuff on a lot of people like that and expect for it to be okay. It's not going to work out for you. Yes. Yes. All right, then, you guys. Well, with that being said, you guys, I hope you all have a good night. And yeah, and have a good day at work tomorrow. And I am going to go ahead and wrap this little live session up. All right. And like I said, if you need to speak with me, you need a reading, and all that, or a consultation about your situation, contact me at High Priestess Kathy at yahoo.com or highpriestesskathy at gmail.com. And also, you guys can go up on my store, my online store, which is www.candlesandmagicalsupplies.com. I will have the link to my online store, which I have everything you could possibly think of, incense, candles, even some voodoo dolls, all kind of stuff you can think of, amulets, spiritual baths, whatever you can think of, tarot cards, different types of tarot cards, all kind. I have all of that in my store, so you guys make sure you check that out. And I will leave all of that in the description box below in this video. Okay? So with that being said, like I said, take care, you guys, and have a great one. All right? Bye-bye.